The idea that we understand with regard to the mentoring from a modern perspective, or the modern understanding, I would say, that we have of the idea of mentoring, the word mentor actually comes from the classic traditions, specifically Homer's Odyssey. I don't know if you're familiar with that, or if you knew that. It's actually kind of a cool story. It's a classic for a reason. So Odysseus, who is the main hero in the entire story, he's off fighting battles, the Trojan War. But then the Odyssey begins, where he's on his way, the lengthy journey on the way home. He gets diverted, he gets distracted, there's delays, it's ridiculous. And so it takes a very long time. This is the whole kind of corpus of the story of the Odyssey. Why this is significant is because while he's away, he actually entrusts his son. So if you know anything about any form of ancient culture, whether it be biblical, Jewish, or even Greco-Roman, the importance and the value upon your firstborn son. You don't just leave your firstborn son to rot and die. You care about your son. Even if you're off fighting, battles like the Trojan War, as important as it was. He had a guy that was his friend, a beloved, faithful servant. Guess what his name was? Mentor. His name was Mentor. Guess what Mentor's job was? His job was basically to remain in the house as a wise advisor to his son, counseling Telemachus. That was his son's name. To keep the faith of his father's eventual return by instructing him in wisdom, companionship, and vision in the face of life's uncertainties. To wake up every day, hey, Odysseus will come home someday. Be strong. Be a type of person that when he comes, he'll look at you and see all that he's entrusted me to teach you and train you in. So mentor literally becomes this image of one that communicates, conveys, sets forth a pattern of life. So Homer portrays mentor. This is interesting. A lot of people have speculated or thought that it portrays mentor as the disguised form of Athena. If you're familiar with Athena, she's the goddess of wisdom. She imparts wisdom to Odysseus' son. And so from that, we get this modern notion or this idea of mentorships or mentoring, or someone that's imparting or giving wisdom or giving guidance away to someone else. And this is how we've kind of framed this. And there's all sorts of ways in which we do this today. We call it, coaching and life coaching and so on and so forth.